Hi, I just wanted to pop on here quick on this Sunday afternoon and give you a brief update on some progress that I've made with some of my projects. I just came back from a picnic and I brought along my Beauty All Around blocks that I was working on, and I got this one done. So all of the hand embroidery is done around those applique, and I was able to get started on this block. So I accomplished my more than 1 hour of working on that this week. So that got completed. I got the Cali Co block of the month, mystery block of the month, block number 6 with coriander quilts. This is the pattern for June. Came out June 21st, I believe. And I got that pieced together. Very pretty. This is going to be wonderful. So I got that done. And then while I was doing that, I had a lot of, because I was sewing on the same piece of fabric, had a lot of start and stops, which required beginners and enders for that I'm using with my crumbs. And I was able to make this crumb block, finish this 10 inches. It's a 10-inch block, which goes along with the other crumb blocks that I've been making from my crumb scraps. Another. I have not decided on what I'm making yet with these. I'm just making them and accumulating. And doing it by color now. I started doing it by color with this block and this block. So I have 2 purples, mostly purples, and the others are just completely random. So I got that done, and then I also got the slow stitching for this week completed. Jeans kept in stitches, slow stitching, and I was up till late last night working on this block, which is the spider web rose. So that's the spider web rose. I did it with 2 strands here. It did not get the way it's supposed to get. And then I decided to do all 6 strands with this, and that worked out way better. And practiced the pistol stitch. It's the first one, second one, third one. Maybe that was the third one. That was the third one. With practice, definitely gets better. And then we have the fern stitch here. I did it. This was my first one, which definitely could require more work. And then I made it a little bit smaller and looks much better. So, and then this one was the feather stitch. So I did that one bigger to start with, and then decided to smush it up a little bit, and that looks better. But I could see how that could be cool. So these are my slow stitching journal that I'm working on, and we have 3 more stitches that Jean is going to be showing us how to do this week. So I'll have those on my agenda for this week. So anyway, and this is the book that we are using, the Hand Embroidery Stitch at a Glance, which has all the stitches and very good instructions. And then that's it. That's what I've accomplished this weekend. I wanted to share that with you, give you a little update, and have a good start to your 4th of July week. All right, thanks. Tell me what you've been up to this weekend. Okay, bye.